All right, part 2 of lesson 10, converting with the U.S. customary system. So this is the stuff that we deal with maybe on a daily basis, maybe not. But we are on page 85. And so the first thing, they give us a conversion. 3 feet equals 1 yard. And number 1, right, 2 identity ratios we can use. So remember from video 1, we can write it 2 different ways. We can write 3 feet over 1 yard, or 1 yard over 3 feet. So it's going to depend what you start with of which one of those you will use. That is the case for every identity ratio. They can all be written 2 ways because you can flip them. So make sure you pay attention to what you're starting with. So numbers 2 and 3 go together. Which would you use to convert 27 feet? Well, just think about it. If you start with 27 feet, which one are you going to use? Well, I've got feet on the top. If I have feet on the top, I want to put feet on the bottom. We've got to be able to cancel those out. So I'm going to put 3 feet on the bottom and 1 yard on the top. My feet go away. I'm feetless. And I'm left with 27 over 3, which is 9 yards. So whatever you start, oh, hey, that's the answer to number 3. So you want to make sure, write down what you start with. Don't do it in your head. Did you hear me? Don't. So once you write it down, then you can just see the whole canceling them out, top to bottom. All right, let's go to the next section. So in 4 through 7, whoa, hit a button. This is where we're going to focus on next. And I want you to just hit pause and try to fill in as much of this as you can. And if you can't fill it all in, that's okay, but just hit pause and try. All right, so you got 12 inches in a foot, 3 feet in a yard, and there are 5,280 feet in a mile. 60 seconds in a minute, 60 minutes in an hour, 24 hours in a day. 8 fluid ounces in a cup, 2 cups in a pint, 2 pints in a quart, and 4 quarts in a gallon. There are 16 ounces, now we're talking about weight, in 1 pound, and 2,000 pounds is in 1 ton. Okay, I do not want you to start freaking out. Calm yourself. Walk yourself back from the ledge. You do not, did you hear me? I said the word not. You do not have to memorize this. On page 93 in your packet, go ahead and flip to it right now to make yourself feel better. You will see a big honking page of all the conversions you're going to need. And yes, that conversion sheet, along with some other stuff, will be available to you for the test. So none of this has to be memorized. We just want to see how much you knew. Okay, relax. And let's move on. Bottom of page 85. Let's look, hit pause. I want you to try to do 8 and 9. Convert those. Hit pause, do it, and come back, check your answers. All right, so if you start in number 8 with 221 inches, again, notice we've got inches on the top, so I need inches on the bottom. They cancel out in that beautiful purple. So I end up with 221 over 12. When I divide that, you get something with a little bit of a repeating decimal. So I just rounded to 2 decimal places, and you get approximately 18.42 feet. That's a lot of hair. Now, in number 9, you start with 18 quarts of tomato. So again, check it out. Quarts in the top, quarts in the bottom. They cancel out. I'm left with 18 over 4, which is 4.5 gallons. All right, let's look at number 10. We are on page 86. Sorry about that. Page 86, number 10. Math lasted 14,000 seconds this week. How many hours is this? All right, let's do this. So how many hours? So if I have 14,000 seconds, oops, sorry about my janky E. All right, so I can't just go from seconds to hours. That's not my conversion. But I know that I want seconds on the bottom because I need those things, right, to cancel out. So if I go back to this, I know that there are 60 seconds in 1 minute. I know that conversion. So when I do that, that puts me into minutes. And you can do it step by step, or you can just continue on and say, okay, well, now I'm in minutes. I don't want to be in minutes. So I'm going to go ahead, I don't like that color, I'm going to put minutes on the bottom. Well, what can you change minutes to? Well, I can go 60 minutes is 1 hour. So when I do that, you will notice nicely that the minutes cancel out, and now I just have hours, right? Because this minute and this minute go away. This second and this second go away. So look at my numbers. So when I look across the top, I've got 14,000 on the top. 60 times 60 is 3,600 on the bottom. So when I divide 14,000 by 3,600, I round and I get 3.89 hours. So Math 123 lasted 14,000 seconds this week. I would like you right now to do number 11 on page 86. All right, so your conversion, you start with 3 quarts. You're going to cups. Well, you don't have quarts to cups, you have quarts to pints. So my quarts, right, top to bottom cancel out. So 1 quart is 2 pints. Now I don't want to be in pints, so I'm going to go pints to cups. So notice, pints in the top, pints in the bottom, they go away. And now I just multiply across. So when I multiply, I notice I have 3 times 2 times 2 is 12 over 1. So my answer is 12 cups. At this time, please stop and do page 87, 12 to 16, and then come back and check your answers. Okay, in 12, you start with inches. So to go to inches, we went on the bottom to go to feet. Feet is not where we're ending up. We want to end up in miles. So because I can go 5,280 feet in 1 mile, that's going to put 79,200 on the top and a big number on the bottom. And when you divide them, you should get 1.25 miles. Number 13, counting to 1,000,000, 1 second per number. That's 1,000,000 seconds. Well, seconds go to minutes. Minutes go to hours. Hours can go to days. So when you multiply the top, you get 1,000,000, and on the bottom you get a number, and when you divide, you get 11.57 days. So it'll take you a little over 11 and a half days to count to 1,000,000 if it takes you 1 second per number. That's a long time. And number 14. Okay, so number 14, you have 160 fluid ounces of blood on average. So we can change that to pints, right? From ounces we go to cups, from cups we can go to pints, and that will leave us with 10 pints of blood. So right now, assuming you did not give blood today, you have approximately 10 pints of blood coursing through your system. So if you want to know that in quarts, 10 pints, now we can cross out our pints, and we will be left with 5 quarts. So you've got 5 quarts of blood in your body right now. Now we're going to use that information, and when I say that information, I mean this one right here. You right now have a total of 10 pints in your body. And number 15, when you give blood, you give a pint. Well, we know that you total have 10 pints of blood in your body, and if you donate one of them, the ratio of the blood being donated to your total would be 1/10. Right? So when you give blood, you're giving away 1/10 of the blood in your body. How does that make you feel? Yeah, it makes me feel a little bit woozy. Let's go to number 16. It takes you 86,400 seconds to replenish that pint of blood you've donated. So now your seconds go away, your minutes go away. We want hours. So I take my 86,400 divided by the 3,600, and it will take you 24 hours to replenish your blood. And that, my friends, is converting with the customary unit of measurements, video number